real nice. I kind of love this color combo, this kind of like sandy gold with DMG. Winter round 2, by the way. This is a keyboard we've already looked at once before, so we've already taken a quick look. It is 3,400 HK dollars, so 430-ish dollars USD. It comes in 3 different colors. I don't remember if all colors were in the last one as well, but it's baby blue, moon, and pink. The moon is gorgeous. It does have a hot swap or a solder, and then it comes with a bunch of different plates you can pick from, even an Ultim plate, and WinKey or WinKeyless. This will be running between the 15th and the 30th, so it's a 2-week group buy, but we've already seen this board, so we're not gonna jump into like heavy reviewing it, because this is a round 2, but we're just gonna showcase it again. We're gonna take a look, just to give you guys some like backstory on this too. I already did the winter, we looked at it, like last year. It was really good, I really liked it. We'll kind of look at it again. Like I said, it'll be more of a showcase today. I'm not keeping this unit. This is not mine to keep. But we'll go over all the specs. We'll kind of maybe treat this as our first time. But again, kind of treat this more of a showcase because I won't probably have as much input or wow factor because we've already looked at this. But for those who missed the winter TKL, here we go. Or the winter round 2, whatever you want to call it. By the way, I love the theme of this. It's very winter vibes everywhere. They didn't highlight any significant changes to my knowledge, so we can go through some of it again, but nothing that I saw that was like super significant, like I must tell you guys. In fact, I don't think there's a whole hell of a lot. I think it's really just the round 2. Oh, they did send this over for this color. This looks good. I know this is someone's unit. I think this might be Fuyu's or Sakula's unit or something, but there are some changes. Did they list them on the website? Lower front height, redesigned the internals, improving typing feel. Okay, so they did redesign the internals and adjusted the side profile, smoother transition. I don't have the original winter next to me, so I don't really remember what that looks like. But the redesigned internals, okay, so maybe we will be reviewing some stuff here. And lower front height is from 17 mil to about 16 mil. Either way, both are extremely comfortable, so I have no quarrels with either one of these choices. Absolutely awesome. 15.9 mil is the new front height. That is extremely low for a TKL. Look at this though. This color is great. This color doesn't really scream winter, but my god, this color is good, dude. This has also become like one of my new favorite colors for keyboards. It's so good. But yeah, extremely low front height, which I was going to point out anyways. And then we have this really awesome side profile, which almost looks slimmer than it used to. And I'm guessing maybe that's just because the new adjusted front height. And then we have our weight here on the bottom. Very fun. So it's more centered towards the back. And then they have these really awesome kind of curves that go in. Very, very pretty. Well, let's start taking this apart here. This is super nice. I like the USB-C location on this too. Very short cable, which I appreciate for not having a cable routing. And then we have an internal weight too, which is awesome to see. So what are the new designed internals? Is it just moving some points over? Or I guess the tadpole mounts? Man, I wish I had the OG winter TKL so we can actually like compare this. We have 2 different tadpoles here, which is cool. And then we have nothing else. Okay. Our plate and PCB, which we'll take a look at now too. All right. What did they send us over to build with? An aluminum plate. Okay. Aluminum. Pretty standard fare aluminum plate. Not a lot of relief cuts around the spacebar area, which, you know, some people do kind of like and prefer, but we just have the 2 larger cutouts here. I would say a very, very standard fare plate. To give not some criticism, but some just some insight of kind of what I'm hoping and expecting keyboards to hopefully adopt in the future. One thing that I really liked was when we got a keyboard in and they had some padding on the underside of the plate, especially for TKLs, and on the top rather, sorry, not the underside. And that's because this piece sometimes interferes and touches with this piece, which can create kind of like this more metallic or more firm area of the board where it doesn't sound as nice as some of the other things. So usually around this kind of cross section here, would love to see more people implement some foam or just some way to kind of break contact on the case itself. But as per usual, these projects by Kibu are always fantastic. They're always good. We have our PCB, so it has one set of bottom row because this is WinKey/win keyless. You know what? I'm shocked. This is actually very limited in what you can build. I'm guessing no ISO, which is fine. But yeah, I am shocked there's no split backspace, no split right for people who want those things. I guess this might be a first for some of the Kibu stuff. But yeah, I do wish this had a little bit more for the PCB. We do have split step caps and regular, and that's it. So you are rather fixed for a solderable PCB. Yeah, very, very limited for solder. I think this is first time in a while I've seen this much limitation for a solder PCB. Yeah, it is rather limited, huh? I wonder if that's going to be a change in the future. Did they have like a little PCB section on this thing? Let's see. Yeah, I guess you could swap to a different PCB as long as it has the alignment on the right side over here. Yeah, and so if you guys are wondering, if you guys wanted to maybe change up the layout, can't really do too much. Can't really do too much here. So that might deter some people from picking this guy up. But other than that, the case looks absolutely fantastic. For low front height enjoyers, 15.9 mil, and a TKL is pretty crazy. Pretty darn wild if you ask me. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, what's up, man?
Say room for me.
I'm not gonna say it, Tim.
I just need to hear you say it.
You can listen to me on stream and hear it.
No, it's different from the phone.
Oh my god, dude. Room. Room. Room.
Are you thirsty for some room?
This guy. Here, Tim, can I show you on stream?
Yeah, sure.
Here, Tim, you can say hi to everyone. It's been so long. I know he doesn't stream anymore, so this is probably the first time you guys will see his face in like forever.
Forever.
Impromptu
podcast.
Where did I put
I don't want to hijack the stream. Well, I hijacked it for a little bit.
You kind of, yeah, you kind of did.
It's my stream now.
All right, let's start installing this keyboard now. So again, we've already kind of taken a look at the Winter. There are some changes that we found out on the Notion page. So let's start putting it together here. Let's also get our gaskets. The purple is a bit firmer. The blue is a bit softer. Let's go with the firmer ones. All right. I also like the mounting points on this. Pretty standard fare for a good keyboard. So happy to see that. Ooh, that goes together real nice. I love how low this board is, by the way, guys. This is like insanely low. All right, what keycaps am I putting on this bad boy? Besides Sloth. Can we do DMG today? Can it be my pick today? I am sold on this. Dude, I love this color. All right, we're just gonna start typing on this. But this is the Winter Round 2. Gorgeous, it's available on Kibu. A bit more premium. Kibu usually has a bit more premium products. They're usually low quantities. If you can justify buying it, get it for yourself. I've always thought Kibu products or Kibu products with other designers, like these are kind of the same designers they always work with, are always fantastic, but always worth the pickup. They always sound and feel pretty good. Actually, very good. But this is going to be a tadpole mount. We're using the harder tadpole gaskets here and an aluminum plate with cherry black switches and GMK. Sounds like MX Blacks and Alu in a very, very nice way. I will say too, I know I mentioned this at the beginning and I was a little bit on the, the cross section. Maybe because they added some of those bit of relief cuts here. This sounds pretty good over here. I have to go back and kind of like look at the R1 again, but dude, this is nice. I don't think this needs a force brake at all. There's nothing in which I would hear the need for one, so no, I don't think so. Dude, this is real nice. I kind of love this color combo, this kind of like sandy gold with DMG. This is gorgeous. And again, I do appreciate the Kibu products. They're always super solid anode. Like, the quality's always good. They've always come through with everything too. Like, they've just been a very solid vendor. So again, hats off to Kibu. They've always done good stuff. Russ and Fuyu have always made good stuff too. Like their designs have always been nice and classic, and they always work really, really good. So again, hats off to them. There's a little winter symbol here, which is kind of cool if you guys care about little embellishments. Very cute little snowflake there. So very subtle, which I appreciate on the board. Side profiles really clean cut. Almost looks like a dagger. It's so sharp. Love that. And then we have the external weight here. It just says winter in cursive, which is nice. Little logo here on the top right. But nice little like Toblerone type thing. So this feels really good too. Again, it's only a little bit of a change for the front height. But my God, like you can easily float your wrists here without feeling like you have to tilt your wrists up a bit more. I like the typing angle and everything about this. The 15.9 front height is beautiful on this. And the 7-degree type angle is really, really sick too. Good night, everyone. Love you and bye-bye.